Well, good afternoon, everyone. We had some rain this morning, sun shining. Everything's good, especially when you're in the Lord and you're walking with Him. I got a few things I want to share right quick. A pastor friend of mine, John Shelton, is getting ready to take a team to the Dominican Republic. They're going to leave Tuesday morning at, I think he said 5 a.m. and they're going to be there for a week. And I want you to just keep them in prayer that God will do through them and to them what He wants to do, and they'll come back full of the glory of God and full of what God has done through them and what God has given them while they're there. We always learn when we go on these trips. They're not just trips that we give out. We give out, but we also learn a lot too. So keep them in your prayers. They're leaving Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. Then they'll be back Tuesday evening, night sometime, probably late at night. I don't remember now. Usually late at night when we get back. But anyway, just remember them and keep them in your prayers. God's faithful. You know that? He's always faithful. There's a dear friend of ours. I'm not going to mention their names, but they come to our Bible study every week. And they go to a different church, but they've been faithful to come to our church every week. And the man's wife started kind of going downhill, and she wasn't doing too good. And she ended up in the hospital, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, a week ago, something like that. But anyway, me and Caroline, we came up on Wednesday. We came up Wednesday. And we thought, well, we're going to stop in there and just see her at the hospital. So we did. We stopped in, and she was there in the hospital in Carlinville, and she talked, and we laughed, and she actually got up, and we walked out into the hall, and she kept saying, I want to go home. I want to go home. And now that I look back on it, I'm kind of wondering what home she was talking about. But anyway, we walked out in the hall and we talked for a minute, and she came back in and sat down, and we continued to talk a little while, and just she knew who we were, and we came up on Wednesday night because the food truck was going to be here on Thursday, so we got prepared for the food truck to get here on Thursday, but we came up Wednesday, and we spent some time with her, and I prayed with her, and then after I got done praying with her, I said, would you like for me to sing you a song? And she said, yeah, sing me a song about heaven. And so I did. Actually, I sang a couple of songs to her. Well, then we came on home and we left her, and we told her, we'll see you again shortly, meaning before we go home this week back to Sparta. And her husband called us on, I think it was Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday morning. He called us. And he said, I appreciate you guys stopping in and seeing my wife. And she went home. Well, I thought he was talking about she went home there in Carlinville to her home. And we kind of said, oh, well, that's good. And then he said, she went home to heaven. And we were shocked because she was doing really well that night. And I look back on it, and I just wonder if she had an inkling that home was somewhere else now, and she was getting ready to go. Because she said some things that just seemed kind of out of the ordinary. Because she was in room 114, and she kept saying, I need to find my room. I need to find my room. And it sounded kind of funny at first, but now that I look back on it, I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old. And someday yonder we'll never more wander, but walk on streets of gold. So I just wonder if she had an inkling that she was getting ready to go home and see that one that she talked about, that one that she worshiped, that one that she knew as her Lord and Savior. And so they asked me if I would sing at the memorial service, and here's the song I'm going to sing. Somewhere beyond the grave, there is a place that Jesus went to prepare by his own hand. And for the saved by grace, there is a resting place. And in a few more days, it will be mine. Some call it heaven, I call it home. Some call it dreaming. Well, let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven, but I call it home. Someone said you can't go back home again, 'cause things will never be as good as they've been. But I've got good news for you. When heaven comes into view, one glimpse and you will know the best is yet to come. 'Cause some call it heaven, I call it home. And some call it dreaming. Well, let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven, but I call it home. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven, but I call it home. I call it home. Woo. There's a light in the window, the table spread in splendor. Someone standing by an open door. can see a crystal river. Oh, I must be near forever. And I've never been this homesick before. See the bright light shine, it's just about home time. I can see my father standing by the door. This world has been a wilderness, and I'm ready for deliverance. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. I can see the family gathered, the sweet faces, they're all familiar, but no one's old or feeble anymore. Oh, this lonesome heart is crying, think I'll spread my wings for flying. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. See the bright light shine, it's just about home time. I can see my father standing by the door. This world has been a wilderness, and I'm ready for deliverance. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. See the bright light shine, it's just about home time. I can see my father standing at the door. This world has been a wilderness, and I'm ready for deliverance. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. Lord, I've never been this homesick before. Woo. That's a good one. That's a good one. Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh yes, well the morn is so bright, and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh yes, well there will be peace in the valley for me someday. Oh, there will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. Peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear, he's gonna be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh yes, and the beast from the wild shall be led by a child, and I'll be changed from this creature that I am. Oh yes, there will be peace in the valley for me someday. Oh, there will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. Peace in the valley for me, for me. I guess you know who sang that one. There's coming a day when no heartache shall come, no more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eyes. There will live forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be, when my Jesus I shall see. I'm gonna look up on his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through that promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrows there, no more burdens that we're ever gonna have to bear. No more sickness, no more pain, no more parting over there. And forever I will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be, when my Jesus I shall see. When I look up on his face, the one who saved me by his grace. And when he takes me by my hand and he leads me through that promised land. Oh, what a day, glorious day that will be. What a day, glorious day that will be. If you're broken today, I have good news. Listen to this song. Empty and broken, I came back to Him, a vessel so unworthy, so scarred with sin. He did not despair, He started over again, and I bless the day He didn't throw the clay away. Over and over He molds me and makes me into His likeness. He fashions the clay, a vessel of honor I am today, all because Jesus didn't throw the clay away. For He is the potter, I am the clay. I've been molded and I've been made into His image, and there He wants me to stay. But when I stumble and when I fall and my vessel breaks, He just picks up all those broken pieces. He doesn't throw the clay away. Over and over He molds me and makes me into His likeness. He fashions the clay, a vessel of honor I am today, all because Jesus didn't throw the clay away. Oh, a vessel of honor I am today, all because Jesus didn't throw the clay away. Bear with me a minute. I'm going to try to find one here. I don't want to sing. Just hang with me. Hang with me. My heart can sing when I pause to remember a heartache here is but a stepping stone along a path that's winding always upward. This troubled world is not my final home, but until Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until the day my eyes behold that city. Until the day God calls me home. The things of earth will dim and lose their value if we recall they're borrowed for a while. And things of earth that cause my heart to tremble, remember there will only bring a smile. So until then, my heart will go on singing. Until then, with joy I'll carry on. Until the day my eyes behold that city. Until the day God calls me home. Until the day my eyes behold that city. Until the day God calls me home.
Once my soul
Wrong track.
was a str-
I think this is the right one. Once my soul was astray from the heavenly way, and was wretched and so vile as I could be. But my Savior above gave me peace, joy, and love when He reached down His hand for me. When He reached down His hand for me. When He reached down His hand for me. I was lost and so undone, without God or His Son. Oh, when He reached down His hand for me. I was nearing despair when He came to me there, and He showed me that I could be free. Then He lifted my feet, gave me glory complete. When He reached down His hand for me. When He reached when he reached down his hand for me. I was lost and so undone without God or his Son. When he reached down his hand for me, I was lost and so undone when he reached out his hand for me. Now there's two more verses of this song, so I'm going to sing them too. We're just going to start it over and sing the second two verses. How my heart doth rejoice, since I made him my choice. From the tempest to him now I flee. Now I lean on his arm, I'm secure from all harm. Since he reached down his hand for me. Aren't you glad he reached down his hand? When he reached down his hand for me. When he reached down his hand for me. I was lost and so undone without God or his Son. When he reached down his hand for me. Since the Lord gave me peace, heavenly joy will never cease. Lord, I give all my life unto thee. Guide my feet, hold my hand, grant with thee that I may stand. For you reached down your hand for me. When he reached down his hand for me. When he reached down his hand for me. I was lost and so undone without God or his Son. When he reached down his hand for me. When he reached down his hand for me. God bless you. I love you, and I hope you enjoyed it tonight. I sure did.